Hello random people on the internet, I'm Elsbeth and welcome to my booktube channel. Right next to me here I have quite a big pile of books. You may be wondering, why do I have a huge pile of books? Well, I got them from the library. There were some books I didn't want anymore and my dad was like, my children like reading, let's give them some books. So now I have books. So I have 10 books left out of those to read, and I'm going to try and read those in 10 days in like this reading vlog thing. I don't know whether I'm actually going to show you me reading the books, but I am going to talk about the books and stuff. I'm on the swivelly chair. That's why I'm being weird. I don't know why, but I put them in alphabetical order. So the first one of the books, which is upside down, is The Special Ones by M. Bailey. So I'm going to tell you my thoughts on that once I start it. I'm about 95-ish pages in and it's really good so far. It's from the perspective of someone called Esther, who's one of the special ones, which are 4 people chosen to give wisdom to the other followers in the cult. However, they are not in charge by any means. There is a mysterious person they don't have much contact with, who they just call him, who controls everything that goes on. I'm about 200 pages in, but I don't want to spoil anything. It's just so much has happened and it's really interesting. Before I share my opinions on that book, I thought now was a nice time to explain how I'm going to rate the books in these videos. I'm going to quickly get my reading journal out for a sec to explain. I know it's diverted so you can't really see it, but you can see the numbers. So it's on a scale of 1 through to 7. So 1 is terrible, 2 is disliked, 3 is not a huge fan, 4 is okay, 5 is good, 6 is very good, and 7 is a new favourite. So on to the description of the book. I rated it as a 6 out of 7 because I really enjoyed it. I've got the next book here, which is Chime by Franny Billingsley. So that's what I'm going to read next. Okay, I have started reading this today. I'm not a huge way in, just about 80 pages. But so far I can tell it's about a girl named Bryony. She's a lot more likeable than in Atonement. And she was born a witch and she really doesn't like herself because of it. She also finds herself drawn to the swamp nearby where she lives. I've just finished this book and I give it a 5 out of 7 because it was a good book. Hello. It is 12 o'clock on day 2 and I'm starting with this book, Cracks by Caroline Green. I have to be honest here and tell you guys that I DNF'd this. I just didn't really see where it was going and I didn't think I'd enjoy the rest. However, the next book I'm going to read is Contact by Chris Morhew. I'm sorry if I've said that wrong. I don't know why, but I've been getting through this book extremely quickly. I give this 4 out of 7. I didn't really get into it. That might just have been because I've not been in a very reading-y mood today. And I will try again with the other book on another day. It's day 3 now. I have finished reading this, but I am going to give it a 3 out of 7 because I didn't really get into it. Just a personal thing. The next book I'm going to read is Bomb by Mussi. I'm sorry again if I mispronounced that. I'm about 100 pages in. I'm enjoying it so far. Well, I can't really say enjoying it, it's interesting. It's about a girl who's been selected as a suicide bomber. Just finished this book. I give it a 6 out of 7. Really good. I feel like reading a little bit more today, so I've got The Glass Forest by Andrew Peters here. I've finished this book now and I give it 5 out of 7. I don't know why, I just feel like reading a lot today. So the next book is The Opposite of Amber by Gillian Phillip. I enjoyed that book, so I give it a 5 out of 7. It is still day 3, but I'm going to start another book because it's Hamilton Day today and I can't watch it until my dad gets home from work, so I have to distract myself the rest of the day, and how else to do that but by reading. So the next book I've got is Through Dead Eyes by Priestley. I'm just over 100 pages in and I've realised how short this book is. Like, that's how much I read, that's how much is left. It must only be like 200 pages long. That's crazy. I'm going to give this book a 4 out of 7. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it, I just think it was an okay book. I can't believe it's only halfway through day 3 and I only have 2 books left. And I don't know whether to read another book today or not. I don't know. It is day 4 and I have started reading this. Time Riders: The Mayan Prophecy by Scarrow. So far it seems to be about a group of time travellers who are trying to save the world from time travel. I give this a 3 out of 7 because I wasn't a huge fan. It is day 5 and I have got 1 book left, which is Allies and Assassins, A Conspiracy of Princes by Justin Somper. I have finished this now and give it a 5 out of 7. I forgot to film an outro yesterday, so I'm doing that today. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and see you some point in the future for another video.